Hey everyone, Rarity Dash here. Time for another RWBY Volume 6 Blind Reaction. And today I'm looking at Chapter 10 of Volume 6, titled Stealing from the Elderly, which I'm guessing is a fairly literal title in this case, even though it normally wouldn't be. I don't know. I mean, it could not be. I mean, like as a expression, that would be an easy task, but I'm thinking it's more going to be that we're actually going to be stealing that ship from Caroline, who is kind of old. I mean, she doesn't look as old as Maria, really, but I mean, yeah, she's got the wrinkles. She's clearly supposed to be pretty old. I mean, it could also be Maria. It could be someone messing with Maria, trying to take something from her, but that doesn't seem... That's not really a setup as much. So, yeah, I'm thinking it's going to be the other thing, and we're actually going to put this heist into play and try and take this ship and go to Atlas, which, I mean, honestly, considering we have 4 episodes left, I don't think it's going to go well. I think we're going to have something get in our way, because, I mean, I don't really see the last 3 episodes of this volume being in Atlas. That just wouldn't really makes sense to me. Like, that's it. I think it would be better to start fresh in Atlas with Volume 7 than to just rush there now and then, yeah, not just have a little bit of Atlas in this volume and do the rest of it. Yeah, do the rest of Atlas next time. Besides, there's other stuff that still has to happen narratively. I just can't see Adam following them all the way to Atlas and waiting to do anything. That would just kind of... I just don't see how that would work in the narrative. He has to kind of... I just feel like they have to get him out of the way first, at least for now. I mean, he's probably not going to die, but they have to, like, just provide that bit of closure for that dangling thread. And I mean, Cinder and Neo, I'd kind of like to see them catch up too. So I don't know. I can't really see this plan working as they intend quite yet. Though I guess we'll see them try. We'll see what happens, and hopefully whatever happens, it's pretty fun. So yeah, let's get started and see. Here we go.
This is how the war begins.
And of course, more Jinlock.
All wings engaged. Interceptors 3 and 4 take Bogies 2 o'clock, Angel 6.
Well, do you see that?
I see it. Contact. Hostile net attack.
Shit.
Still your cockpits. Do not engage.
This is not a skirmish. This is not airspace confusion. This is
I'm pretty
not
sure this one is the
terrorist
last
action.
one we had.
This is it. The Union's making their play.
For once, not a new Jinlock ad. That's getting close. Wow. We're in January now. Here we go. RWBY Volume 6. Like the moon. All right. Here we go. What do you got, Ruby? It's a shorter episode, I just noticed. But hopefully it's a good one. Oh.
I was relieved to hear that you came to your senses, Miss Schnee.
Okay, well that's a good idea.
When we heard you would be attending Beacon Academy.
Wow.
Knowing that you'll be returning to Atlas just warms my old heart.
It was
You really
time
don't
to
look
get
that
my
old.
act together and go back to my roots.
Oh, I can't wait to see you follow in your sister's footsteps.
Absolutely.
I'm sending two
Well, I
of
mean, that
my
would be
best
that bad.
guards to personally escort you. Make sure General Ironwood hears that part.
Oh, who is in the bag? That's like a really big bag.
Oh, that's all right.
Is Ruby in there?
I can take care of it by myself. Just like we practiced.
Oh. Okay.
Look at that. He's just
Sonic cry.
you so much. You should hurry on out of here.
A crying child! We must console it!
Wow. Oh. Yeah, she knows this is off. She...
That was close.
Is everything okay?
Call me heavy.
Oh. Oh, it's Maria. Okay.
I'll show them a thing or two about
I mean, I guess she is actually the smallest.
Alright.
Smaller than Ruby.
We'll all watch our scrolls. The second Weiss is out of range of the comm tower, that'll mean she's out of range of the radar too. And that's when Blake steps in. We're almost at the drop-off.
Oh, what's Blake gonna do?
Okay.
Oh, okay.
One, the radar
Bumblebee on
box
Bumblebee.
connects to the rest of the communications equipment. So if you disconnect it properly, it won't take out comms to the rest of the city. Two, this conversation never happened.
Wow.
Don't worry. This isn't the first time I've disabled Atlas security.
Yeah.
Never happened.
You too.
You sure
Oh.
I shouldn't come with? More intruders means we're more likely to be seen. Besides, stealth isn't exactly your,
Wow.
I mean, you're great, and I'll hurry back.
Go.
Aw. Yeah, that lingering stare.
Heading in on foot? Won't be long.
Yes, it's all going to plan.
I like that.
I mean, Roger.
Well, this is fun, but, oh, and now.
Hey, this is gonna work.
Not with how they're setting it up.
Yeah.
Everything's going to plan. It's all going to work. This is when it goes wrong.
Miss Schnee, for your own safety, we must request... Traitor!
Yeah.
This parachute won't excuse you of your treachery!
Wow. Oh. Yeah, Caroline noticed something. She's
You're
not going to
sure
make this
you can
easy.
Fly this?
Missy, I was the Grim Reaper.
Okay.
What part of best huntress of her generation don't you understand?
I mean, you're kind of blind right now.
But your eyes.
Yeah. Oh.
You were saying that you said your eyes were in desperate need of repair.
Wow.
All right, guys, this is it. Blake, you're up. Blake?
Oh. Oh.
Yay? What's going on?
Was he specifically waiting for when
I
Blake was
don't
alone?
know.
Ma'am, we've got something on radar.
And who would be foolish enough to enter our airspace unannounced?
Apparently, us, ma'am.
No.
Manta 5-1, this is Argus Base. We see you've circled back. What's your status? Over.
Why can they see us? Somebody dropped the ball. Don't worry. I've worked with Atlas forces before.
Yeah, I don't like this.
Argus Base, this is Manta 5-1. Feel free to gaff off. Thought we were going to scrub due to FOD, but we're back up and green across the board. Over.
But Caroline's gonna know your voice.
Manta 5-1, return to base immediately or you will be treated as hostile. Over.
Wow.
I thought you said you knew their jargon!
Jargon was fine, but our pilots aren't.
Wow, it was on.
Well, they got me there. Whew, my mind really is going. Why would you kids let me fly this thing?
Calavera! You and those insolent children are up to something, aren't you?
Obviously.
You could undermine my authority. Return my ship this instant. I will make an example out of you. I will show you the true might of Atlas.
You hear that, Cordo?
That's the sound of me not caring!
Wow!
Ruby, we're in trouble. Cordo's onto us, and Maria isn't helping!
And I'm more worried about Blake.
Still up.
We don't know. Blake isn't responding.
Me too.
Keep the ship in one piece.
Here we go. It's happening.
Maybe we should fly over to help Yang and Blake first?
Damn it! Cordo's gonna scramble her
We have Yang and Blake isolated. This is perfect for...
and all over Weiss and Maria. This is all my fault.
What are you talking about? Your semblance?
Every choice I've ever made has led me here. I dragged you along with me. Oz, myself, the others. We're responsible for the mess the world's in now. I shouldn't have come. I shouldn't have let any of you come. What was I thinking?
We're all in this together, and we're all going to do the best we can. That's all anyone can do. And I know it's what you've always aimed for. We would have come whether or not you'd let us, so stop talking like we're your responsibility. We're not.
I mean, they were going on their own.
Use Crow Bronwyn on our side.
You tell him, Ruby.
How did you grow up so fast?
I had good role models.
Aww.
Guys?
She's not sending fighters.
Oh. 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 She's just like a big cannon or something, or what? Oh. Oh, or is it? It's a giant. Yeah, giant robot. Okay.
Clearly the people have forgotten that they live in peace, thanks to the awesome might of
I guess Atlas has bigger stuff than the Paladins now.
Is Cordovin piloting that?
I.
Consider this a reminder.
Well, okay then. This is kind of amazing. Crap.
Are you okay? I am, but she's clearly lost her mind.
And that was merely a warning shot.
All Atlas personnel stand by and watch how your leader maintains order.
So what are you gonna do, Ruby?
It's time you ask yourselves, children. Do you truly wish to defy me?
Hurry back, Weiss. I need you on the ground if we're gonna take this thing down.
Okay.
Why is the radar up? We don't know. Blake isn't responding.
Oh. Are we gonna... That doesn't sound like Adam's gonna... Oh, it is.
It's nice to finally have time to ourselves, don't you think?
Leave me alone!
Okay.
But I've waited so long for you to be away from them.
So did he actually lose the mask already? I guess he must have. Interesting. Well, here we go.
You have to come into my life and ruin everything!
You stalked me across Anima. I don't want anything to do with your life.
Now we get an actual fight between these two. This is what people wanted. I mean, last volume. Oh. Well. Ooh. Well, that looked painful.
Let go of the past, Adam. Do it for yourself.
Just forget it all? Is that what you did to me? You just threw our memories away? I let you go once already, Blake. I'm never making that mistake again.
Oh, wow. Oh, God. So much hype for next one. Oh, God. Wow. This is finally happening. And Yang's gonna show up, and it's gonna... I really hope the fight's amazing. I mean, that was good so far, but we need even more than that. It needs... They need to make up the ground from last time. Also, I'm not really sure how the rest of the volume's going to go now. I mean, this was 10. 11's going to be the Adam fight, and the fight with the robot. I guess that's what everyone else is going to fight. Well, they, well, Blake and Yang are distracted. Ruby, Weiss, and everybody are going to fight Caroline's giant robot suit. And, yeah, let's just go through it. I think this one's pretty straightforward, but let's go through it real quick. See. Yeah, the plan, just Maria in the giant suitcase. That's great. And man, the baby cry. That's pretty funny. I'm kind of surprised Caroline lets them on. She clearly notices something right away, so I'm kind of surprised she actually lets Weiss go ahead. And this nice little scene between Yang and Blake. Yeah, I really love how Blake hesitates to look away. They're really playing into it this this volume, and this is. And then Yang smiling as she watches Blake go. Oh, that's not just the smile. There's like a little. No, maybe I imagined it. Thought she blushed a little bit, but no. Maybe slightly. It's kind of hard to tell. But no, I'm probably not. But her eyes go kind of, kind of affectionate. So it's definitely going in the Bumblebee moments list, if you're wondering. The parachute scene here. That's funny. It's a funny episode, even with the dread that comes. Maria and her eyes. And she can just transmit her that's kind of cool. I guess that transmit sensor array data, so that would make her like yeah, be able to sense. I mean, that would definitely aid her ability to fly. And then Blake goes missing. Our pilots aren't elderly women. I missed that the first time. That's. I mean, that's pretty obvious. I thought she said something similar to that. So yeah, of course. I mean, that. Yeah, pretty big giveaway. What's with the cashews? I don't know. Maria's awesome. And then Crow, more Crow down on himself. Yeah, Crow's been difficult this volume, that's for sure. He's really lost his edge. He's really I mean, obviously it's a result of him learning what he did about Oz. He took it the worst, and he just doesn't really know how to handle himself without what he's kind of leaned on. But yeah, it still sucks to see that. But Ruby knows what to say. I like how she's being hard on him. She's doing good. And then we have this robot. Yeah, that's a big mechanized battlesuit. Definitely puts the paladins to shame. But by the look of it, it kind of looks like... I mean, it looks older just in terms of the aesthetic. But I don't know, it's clearly bigger and more powerful, so I don't know. But it's been a while since we fought a robot, so I'm actually looking forward to this. This will be kind of cool. Get to see Ruby and Juniper and I guess Weiss and Maria and Crow fight it. But of course I'm more excited for Blake and Adam. Though yeah, again, I was mentioning this, but the mask is gone. He's clearly, he's got like a bandana over his eyes. So when did the character short happen, the last part of it? The dropping of the mask. Because last time we saw him was him going back to the White Fang, and he had the mask. Yeah, it's interesting. Did that last scene happen after that? Was that like him... Was that between him going to, between that what we saw in Chapter 1 and him getting on the train or whatever? I don't know. It's weird. It's really weird. I thought we were actually building up to that scene, but with him not having the mask, we might not be. And that also means that he might die, actually. I kind of was thinking that the volume would end with that scene, with him, wandering off and dropping the mask, but because yeah, he is injured in that scene, and that's something that we didn't see happen at the end of Volume 5. We didn't see him get injured in the attack on the White Fang either in Chapter 1. I mean, maybe he was, maybe he actually got like shot and stuff there, but we sure didn't see it. He seemed, I mean, not fine. He seemed absolutely out of his mind, but he didn't seem physically harmed. There was no indicator of that, so I don't know. When did he get hurt? When did what? That's weird. That's really weird. I don't know. I hope we get an explanation for that, but we might not. We might just have to kind of work it out on ourselves, which I guess the case would be if that is that did happen between the scene in Chapter 1 and when we see him again on the train with the hood on. So I like how he just is there. They don't even like. They don't even here show him appearing to challenge Blake. They leave that part out, so it's just Adam's there now, which it just kind of fits with this volume. He hasn't been here since Chapter 1, so it's it makes sense to just have him suddenly appear like that. That actually kind of works, I think, and. Yeah, he's completely insane. Just everything he says to Blake. And I like how she is able to fight now, just so clearly over it and just ready to move on, and he won't let her. And now it's a matter of whether she can beat him or not, and I don't think she can, but Yang's going to come, and that should even even the odds. And we'll finally get what we wanted, what I've wanted since Volume 3, which is this rematch of these two, particularly versus Adam. Yeah, he's got to avenge that arm, and yeah, I mean, As epic as this fight could be, I don't think it's going to take more than a full chapter, though. So, again, back to what I was saying. What are we going to do with the last 3? Or no, wait, this is 10, so there's 11, and... Yeah, it's just 2 after that. Okay, so, we'll do Adam and Adam and the robot probably in 1. So, we might actually make it to Atlas. We might have an episode in Atlas, which is kind of weird, unless Cinder and Neo arrive. Then that might be the finale, I guess. I don't know. Yeah, I'm very interested. But the final episode, I guess, is going to be us arriving in Atlas. That might be like a cool down episode. Yeah, I'm not sure. But I'm so hyped for the next one. This is what I wanted all since I saw the character short. So, I mean, it's what I wanted since Volume 3, but it's particularly when I saw that Adam character short, I knew we were going to get some closure, some resolution on the Adam stuff, and it would be with Blake, obviously, and, I mean, it's got to have Yang, too. I mean, she's kind of been struggling with him for a while now. I mean, with Volume 4, we saw the flashbacks, not the flashbacks, the well, I guess flashbacks is a fine word, but like the nightmare, just all that stuff, the flashes, just everything, and she kind of needs to conquer this too. Though it's actually probably going to be harder for her at this point. I mean, she's still kind of haunted by him. We saw, I mean, what we saw on the train, that was actually really him, I'm pretty sure. But what we saw in at Burnswork Farms, that image of him, I think that was just like Yang being haunted and bothered by the trauma. So yeah, she's in a worse spot for this fight, though she's going to be coming in to help. So it'll be interesting. I don't really know how this is going to go, but I'm very, very excited. And I mean, I guess I've been wondering this whole volume when Adam was going to strike and how he would strike, what he was planning. I guess his plan was just to wait until Blake was completely on her own. Which, I mean, he's kind of lucky that actually happened. That might not have happened. She might not have ever left the group. So if the plan was to wait until she was completely isolated, they might have made it to Atlas before he had a chance to do anything. So I don't know. I'm not really sure if that was the best plan. I mean, in the end it worked out, but there was a good chance they weren't going to split up ever. So I'm not really sure. I mean, not that I'm expecting Adam to have the best plans, but he's kind of he should be thankful that he had that opening. Yeah, but can't wait to see how this goes. It's gonna be good, and this was a good chapter, very fun chapter, very hype chapter, very exciting. Lots of great build up, and it was overall just a good time. So yeah, hope you liked the reaction. Let me know if you did, and see you in the next one.